Hey, yeah. Keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth. Jermell Charlo finally responds to the rumors that he is fighting Brian Castano. He said ain't nothing popping yet, and there's a lot of people clout chasing, and he not really bothered by media. We're gonna talk about it, all that in this video. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some of the good. I'm back with that stuff. Smash the like button, hit the bell icon. Let's jump right into it. Now, I made a video about it, and I told you guys there were reports coming out that Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano had agreed. In the title of that video, I told you that Jermell Charlo had refuted that. As of the time when I recorded the video, he hadn't actually refuted it, so it just sounded like a rumor. And I mentioned that in the video. But before I uploaded, I seen that he had refuted it, so I made that amendment and appended the title. But this is what Jermell Charlo put on his verified page. Keep running your mouth, keep running your mouth. Verified page. I knocked Erickson Lubin out in that. So he obviously heard the claims, and he says, ain't ish popping right now. Talks will happen eventually, but whoever told y'all we negotiating was clout chasing. We relevant. So of course it would catch a wave, but I'll keep y'all updated on me. Don't listen to none of them hating media. And by the way, F they pound for pound list. I like this man energy. Pause. So there you have it. He says the reports that have come out and, saying the fight is agreed or done deal. He's saying he'll be the one to, give you more updates. So I like how he addressed the pound for pound list. So that just goes to show you he pays attention. He's in sync and in tune with what's going on. I definitely have been a big push in terms of media, giving this man's credit. I told you guys in my past video, if anybody who would listen, anybody would listen, I said these things before anyone. I'm on the front line as always. It is absolutely absurd what they're doing to this black American fighter from H-Town. There is no reason, and it is absurd and ridiculous that this picture and these photos exist, but he can't get placed on the top 10 pound for pound list. So I'm glad he responded, because that means he's paying attention. He sees who's doing what and sees how the media is acting. Now, I too am media, but I don't take offense to it because I know I'm not, lumped into that pot. I'm giving him his credit. I'm giving him his flowers while he's still here, while he's still an active fighter, etc. But if you look at it, this is sickening. It's sickening what's happening in the sport of boxing, that you could have all these other guys from foreign countries and, fighters that a lot of you guys couldn't, tell from a milk carton, or you wouldn't be able to identify who they were in the police lineup, and they won't give this man his props, Jermell Charlo. He got, again, it makes no sense that there's a picture that exists like this showing his hardware and all the straps he got, right? Living the life, hard work, dedication, and his accomplishments, yet he can't get the respect just from basic, media. They want to deny him this and put everybody else. They got people off of losses on the pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying? Like Lomachenko, he literally is coming off of a loss. Like, that's no cap. That's like an absolute fact. He's directly off a loss to Teofimo Lopez, yet and still he can't get no respect, Jermell Charlo. And his coach don't get all the respect. Shout out to Derek James, great guy, great trainer. You see people want to put Freddie Roach or Eddie Reynoso as the trainer of the year, but Derek James got 2 American champions that are unified in the same year. And Jermell is 1 shot away from undisputed. Errol, if he does fight against Ordenis Ugas of Cuba, which is definitely a possibility, then he will become he'll be near undisputed. He'll have all the belts except for the WBO that Terrence Crawford has. But that's very close. And people don't want to give Derek James his just due. But I don't think, the good thing about Derek James and Charlo is they're working for their families, they're working for themselves and personal achievement and stuff. So I think they just accept it. You know what I mean? They got other things that they want to prove to themselves, so they're not bothered about media. I'm bothered because I'm in this game, and I think it's BS how they do it and how they won't give both Charlos, really, Jermell and Jermell, credit. Jermell took the guy that Triple G struggled with and beat him up. He beat his eyes into his eye socket. And Triple G was out here looking wilted and struggling with Derevyanchenko. And Derevyanchenko's a good fighter, mind you. But how is it that when the Charlo beats him, you know, people act like that's just they see, this is what they do. They take black fighters and they say, oh, he ain't fought no one, he ain't beat no one. And then when Jerron Boots Ennis knocks out Lipinets, then they say he was a nobody. Or when Jermell Charlo beats up on Sergey Derevyanchenko, a very good fighter, right, who gave Triple G all he could handle, now all of a sudden they don't want to give credit to the Charlo brothers. You know, Jermell out here fighting a real man's schedule, staying in shape, making weight. I don't remember a time where Jermell couldn't make weight. You know what I'm saying? That, like, let another fighter miss weight or look pudgy or stuff. Old media can't wait to bring it up. Jermell stay in shape. He stay ready. He has an action style. He's a family-oriented guy. He's drippy. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to give him his props. So whatever. We gonna give him credit on this channel. It is what it is. But, you know, it's just ridiculous that you have pictures like this, Exhibit A, and he can't get no propers from old media. But nonetheless, I do think Brian Castano fight should be on the table. I know Jermell is saying like, hey, it ain't done yet, and, you know, just hold your horses basically. But I think this is a fight, knowing PBC and what they've put out in the product. I think they're going to strike while the iron's hot and get it done. And Jermell ain't ducking no fades. You know, look, that picture looked crazy. Look what he did to this man who was super certified and dangerous after the Rosario fight. And Charlo out here chunking him. So I don't think you have to worry about Charlo not wanting to push and challenge himself, because keep in mind, after the Tony Harrison fight, some people thought Tony Harrison beat him. Some people thought Charlo should have won. But nonetheless, he wanted that immediate get back. That's what we do know. Look at this man's eyes. Look at the look in his face. He looked, you know what I'm saying? He looked serious. And Tony Harrison was the one that said he was injured and postponed the immediate rematch. So you got to give him his props for what he's doing right. He's seeking challenges. He didn't feel he lost. He didn't feel like he lost the first Harrison fight, so he wanted that get back. And then he came back and he stopped the man. So, you know, shout out to Charlo. Definitely a fan of the Charlo brothers brand. Whether other people want to give him credit or not, I don't care. I'm a trendsetter, so I do what I want to do. And, you know, I like the movement. They're not ducking no fades, throwback kind of fighter, drippy, give you some fun interviews and whatever. So we'll wait for more information from Charlo as to the Castano fight. I do think they'll be able to get it done, but, you know, we'll see in due time. I wanted to make this update video because, you know me, I'm not out here trying to put out misinformation and false information. There were reports that it was agreed, but Charlo has refuted that. So I got to give you guys both sides of the coin and, you know, both sides of the tail. Charlo saying it ain't official and ain't done, so I'm gonna take his word for it. But I do think in the future they will make the fight and get the fight done, whether it's signed right now or whatever. For Undisputed, I think that is probably the goal. Make sure you guys click the link and use my link to get TUBEBUDDY. It takes money to make money. I've been on this YouTube platform for years, and TUBEBUDDY is something that I definitely use. Everybody, if you have a YouTube channel, you can afford to use it. If you're an uploader, you're a creator, you know somebody, give them my link, get TUBEBUDDY. It's a browser extension. I use Google Chrome. You can add it on and it'll just make your experience, you'll learn and grow with YouTube a little bit different because they got a lot of features that you don't have on YouTube. So give it a try, TUBEBUDDY, link in the description if you're serious about your business. I mean, I don't even understand why you would upload videos on YouTube if you don't want to grow. But that's just my 2 cents. Also, ESPN Plus, get the Disney Plus package, ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, Hulu. Use the links in the description. These are great ways. If you like what I'm doing, you support. That's a great way to support the channel. Also, you know, just hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. These are also great ways to help the channel grow. What you're gonna get out of that: daily content, boxing news. Your man is grinding 2021. I'm gonna let you know what's popping in this boxing game. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know how I did. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego, son. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.